Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. What's up, everyone? Without further ado, let's bring this guy in, Mr.
Hey, buddy.
Adam,
Hey, everyone.
Adam de Southwick, not Adam the Woo. Rest in peace, Adam the Woo. What's up, buddy? How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, just
Miss
obviously
you, bud.
you just really touched on that. It's
Yeah, right off
let's
the bat.
let's get right into it first of all. Because obviously we're part of a YouTube community here, and we have been for a long time. And I never personally got to meet Adam the Woo, but I know he's obviously been a massive part of the community and beyond as well. And yeah, obviously the whole community was rocked last night with the sad
Yeah,
news. So just for starters, let's raise a glass and cheers
I
to
got to open my beer first. So this is
cheers
dedicated
to
to
Adam the
Mike, of
Woo,
course.
dedicated to Mike. Yeah,
King of
Coors
Coors
Light.
Light out. There we go.
But yeah,
I wish I could
cheers. Yeah,
spell
so
a thing.
but yeah, cheers to Adam the Woo and condolences to his
Yeah,
friends, his family, his loved ones, and to anyone that's reeling from that really untimely, sad loss.
yeah.
Gone way too soon. So
I do want to
and
talk about
everyone
him
that
a
speaks
little.
of him, yes, of course, no,
Yeah,
yeah,
talk about him a little on
anyone that speaks of
something.
him
So.
just only has good things to say about him. Um,
It's
so I mean,
someone put it good. I was watching, I think that guy Jordan the Lion, he was friends with him in California. And he actually he did a video and he came back on and he's like, Adam did, and this was I admire this about Adam the Woo. He said Adam Adam did what he wanted to do. Like if he didn't like
yeah,
you, you just wasn't. That's probably the wrong way to put it. Like if he just the people he liked, the people he participated with, people he hung out with, and everything, you could tell he was such a great guy. Everyone just said amazing things about him.
yeah,
Um, I actually messaged Jackie, super enthused, and she was just speechless. And I'm like, just no words needed. He was a huge supporter of her, all the people he was very big supporters of. It
yeah.
was just bombarded on my Instagram today, and bombarded on everyone. I know Nick actually met him. I saw pictures. What's up, Nick? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, everyone.
Hey, Nick,
Welcome,
welcome,
Caleb.
buddy.
Happy holidays, TD. Yeah, welcome. There you go. Seen that guy in a while. Grace is saying hi to you. A B C D E
Hey,
F.
TD. Hey, TD. How's it going, buddy?
What's up, everyone? I'm still in shock about Adam. Yeah, we are. I kicked it off. I said Adam the Southwick instead of Adam the Woo. Yeah, but yeah, it was weird because it was on Resort TV One yesterday, and someone messaged me and said, "I think Adam the Woo died." They're talking about it in the chat, and you just don't, like, where did that, like, out of nowhere? Like, people are talking about Adam the Woo died in Resort TV One's chat,
Yeah,
and Josh, rightfully so, said, "Hey, we don't know what the deal is," and then it was just kind of confirmed by his father that he passed away. That guy, German in Venice, he was going to flog on him or something. He went to the house and didn't answer, and the cops went and he didn't answer. And then, like 4 hours later, I don't know, I probably shouldn't get into all this, but he got like a ladder from his neighbor and looked in and saw him in the bed, and it was just sad. I guess he died in his sleep or something. I don't know. It just was
yeah.
51. Crazy. David, I never knew his
Too
full
young.
name. David Adam Williams. So
Too young. Too young.
yeah, too young. So
Yeah, and yeah. Very, very, very tragic.
I have two cute stories
I
about him.
went to
We'll talk
bed
about
at
it later.
I went to bed at well, I went up to bed at 5:30 a.m. this morning,
Jesus.
only because I'd fallen asleep on the sofa.
Oh,
So
okay. Yeah,
yeah,
because
so
I
I kind of got
messaged
up.
our group and you just didn't see it. I
Yeah,
guess till in the
yeah.
chat.
I didn't see it until and I didn't see it because I didn't bother looking at my phone. I just kind of went right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to bed. And when I got up there, Kimmy was waking up because she was heading into work early this morning. So she was just waking up, and I was like, "Yep, sorry, I fell asleep downstairs." And she was like, "Have you seen the news from the Disney community?" And I was like, "What?" And she told me because she saw it on, I think Justin Scard had posted on Instagram. So yeah, I think that's caught everybody by surprise, and it is very, very sad. So
Yeah. Just some
and
amazing
and
tribute.
I mean,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, especially at this time of year, it's sad anytime. It's sad anytime. So that's
For
not to
sure.
play.
2 days before Christmas is just really
That's
sad.
not to. It's it's not to say it wouldn't be sad at any other day or month in the year,
Yeah.
but you know what I mean. Like it makes it harder for those that were especially close to him. This time of year is going to be, it will always remind them of that. So
Amazing pictures with him and everyone and all his friends and everything. And I just said, I'm so sorry for your loss, and I'm so sorry for everyone's loss. It was just,
yeah,
and
absolutely.
I've discussed this with a lot of people. When you vlog, it's kind of like we knew Adam, like we were in his life, we were in his house, in his house, when he's on the road traveling, and he live streamed. He would just do pop-up live streams. Like, it was unbelievable. Like, and they were always fun. He'd be like at a movie premiere or this or that. And like one time he was at a movie premiere, and like, he was a little uncomfortable with live streaming. He would live stream and then he would just he would delete it. I don't know. Like, he never kept it. At that time, that was the thing to do. So I kind of get it, but he would just stream and then he would live stream. And he met the guy from Princess Bride. And he was like, hey, if someone could record that and just post it on their channel, let me know. Let me know the link. I'd love to have that because I'm going to delete the stream. It's going to be gone. So me, I'm tech savvy. I did it. And he was so appreciative to me. I posted on my channel. It was cool. It was weird. It did pretty well. And it just sat there for years. And I reposted in my news today. So that was kind of cool that, I did that for him. And like, whenever I would comment, he'd get hundreds of comments, but he would always, right after that for a couple months, he would just always be real gracious to me and thanking me for commenting and stuff like that. And, he just gets bombarded with stuff. I get bombarded. I'm such a small channel. And another time, me and Frankie did Frankie Friday, and I listed all my favorite YouTubers. So, and he was number one for me. So, a couple people were, in the top 5. I didn't do it in any specific order, but people were worried they weren't going to make my top 5 of favorite YouTubers. So, but he was in there. And Frankie looks like a little baby. I reposted that too. Carrie,
nice.
How do you say that? Grace put it there. Carrie Elwes, Elwes. Yes, Grace. Thank you. I don't know how to say his name, but yes, he met him.
It's one of the names I never really have ever said out loud.
I don't know how to say it out loud. Yeah.
But the spelling, you Elwes, but I don't know. Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, just so young. 51 is it's a wake up call for sure. And it's weird. Like, he just went to Europe. He just posted something Sunday, and then all of a sudden, he's no longer with us. It's such a shame. Yeah. So, maybe because he traveled, it messed up his heart, or he had blockage or something. And look, I know he was pretty good about, like, I know he went on the treadmill and he would watch a Disney movie the whole time he was on the treadmill, which was kind of cool. Like, he just did that. He was exercising and he got into shape. And I thought he was really in good shape for a while there. I guess maybe he slipped away. I didn't really notice he was a big guy or anything, but who knows? You never know.
Yeah, I guess, like, because we don't know nobody knows the cause or anything yet. It's maybe not right to speculate or make any assumptions or anything like that. So yeah, I don't know. I guess details will come out in due course, but yeah. Regardless, I mean, it's certainly a shock to everybody, and
for sure.
And yeah, just very, 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 very sad, and yeah, like I loved watching Adam the Woo's videos.
100%. I know you guys, Kimmy loved them too. So
yeah, we watched a lot of his content, and it's obviously he grew up in Florida. Was a huge fan of the theme parks. Worked in a little hotel in Florida. I remember watching his videos where he kind of went back to his old stomping ground a bit. Obviously moved out to California, became friends with Justin Scard.
Yeah.
Then he kind of went a bit nomadic for a little while, didn't he? And sort of in his van and driving around and just going here, there, and everywhere constantly for a while before settling back in Florida again. And yeah, what a journey! His daily woo that he used to do. And I remember he stopped it for a while, and I was really bummed out when he stopped it for a while because I loved getting those daily updates. Just every day he took the time to vlog and post something, which I thought was great. You know,
Yeah, his goal was to do something once a day
dedication. Yeah, dedication, and he did it
for a
for
while. Yeah.
years on end. Yeah,
And then
over 5 years.
his regular channel he kind of abandoned. My son was learning about him today. He's like, Dad, I went to his channel. He hasn't posted in years. I'm like, oh yeah, he hasn't really posted on the one channel. He posts on the Daily Woo. Check that out, you know. And then he was like, oh, okay. Like he was confused, you know. But he was on People, TMZ. He was reported on a lot of different avenues like that. He passed. It was pretty big news today. So I was watching the Resort TV one, and I was praying that it was a hoax and it was not real, and people or whatever. And then I kind of saw Nick Magical News Live said, no, it's official. His dad posted, like, that was really early on. So I'm like, Nick's a great guy. Like he wouldn't, I trust him 100%. That's really where it kicked in. And
yeah, of course.
That's where I saw it. I was just hoping it was a prank or something, but it was not, unfortunately. So
it was not
80s pop culture. I did give me some fun facts about Adam the Woo. I asked AI. So it says David Adam Williams also preferred going by Adam online. So he was an 80s pop culture nerd. That's why I loved him. We were pretty much the same age. Loved Back to the Future. Was his all-time favorite movie. He just did that thing at Universal recently, and it was great. It was, and he was actually friends with Biff, Tom Poston, I think his name was. So
nice.
Even Tom Poston said a tribute, a photo of him, and they became friends. So
oh wow, that's awesome.
But even he went to the Universal thing in the back lot, and even
I saw that. Yeah,
what's his name knew him, the actor who played Doc, and he referred to one of his lines. It was so cool. It was so funny.
That's
like, will you join us? Shall you? And he looked at him and he walked away. It was such a great nod. That guy is so amazing. So
that's cool.
Yeah, and even Nick said he thought it was a prank too. Yeah. Once I saw it was real. So Amy from AJC Magic, Amy and Nick, members of my channel. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to all my channel members. You guys were awesome. Before I forget, and thank you to my sponsor channels. Pink Pam and Dinners with Donna. Donna just went live the other day. It was awesome. Her and Richie. So thank you, Richie. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Pam and Connie, for being, and all my members. Amy goes live, she does trivia stuff, and Nick he does his movie reviews. All great channels. So I appreciate you guys so much. Check out their channels before I forget. So I want to thank everyone. This is our last show of the year, so it's crazy. So, we're going to do, I don't know, if anyone wants to join us, they're watching, they want to pop in too, you're more than welcome to pop in. Just message me on
Open Bar,
Facebook, whatever, Twitter. I got those
open bar, so anyone can join in.
Open bar, yes.
We are streaming on 2 different YouTube channels at the minute. So if you're watching on Rob's channel, we're also live on my channel. If you're watching on my channel, we're also live on Rob's channel. So so give a bit of love to both. Hey, Arjons, welcome in, buddy.
What's up, Richie? I was just talking about you.
Yeah. Hey to everyone else in the chat. Nick, Amy. Let's have a look.
Yo, who's in the chat? Who is in the chat?
Both of them.
I took
so
you out.
Caleb,
hold on a sec. Hold rewind there.
I'm not seeing everybody in the chat. Why am I not seeing everybody?
Because there's different chats. That's the thing. Because I have 2 streams going.
Have you got 2 streams going?
There's a vertical and horizontal, and it's on your channel too. So.
Right. I was wondering what, because obviously I see Grace in the chat. But I'm like, Grace isn't in my YouTube chat or your YouTube chat. So where's Grace chatting from? So what sorcery, what wizardry is this?
I'm trying to. I haven't really streamed much, so I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, Nick, Robert Sprite as well. Obviously, John's we just touched on. So Grace, TD, welcome in, buddy. Caleb,
Tennessee Bear.
Yeah. So yeah. Obviously, if you're here and you're not deliberately ninja watching, say hi, so we know.
Yeah, I always like seeing who's watching.
Obviously, so. if you're ninja watching, you don't want to make yourself known to be watching. That's fine. We appreciate it anyway. And also, thank you to anyone that's listening back in the pubcast on the audio feed, because obviously this is Pub Talk. Pub Talk is a bit of a podcast now as well. It has been for the last couple of years. So. But for those few that do decide to tune in and listen on that as well, thank you.
Yeah, I had a nice holiday background. I lost that. They change everything on
Yeah.
this thing. It drives me nuts. I
I
can't
normally try and
find.
have like a little USB like fiber optic tree here, but I don't have it this
Like,
year.
I'm like,
So
I've
so
talked about this in years past. So my mother made me this tree when I was a kid. So it is
Tennessee
on.
Bear is yeah, Tennessee Bear is in my chat. So he says, "Am I in the wrong room, Rob?" So no, Tennessee
No,
Bear,
no, no. You don't. You
like
can be in any room.
you're in my chat, but you can chat in both. You can chat in mine or in Rob's. So, but yeah, welcome,
Yeah,
and
welcome.
thank you. But yeah, last one of the year. It's been a really, really quick year. Kimmy and I were talking about this earlier. Um, I don't know where the time's gone. Like from January of last year, or no, sorry, January of this year, I guess, like January, the start of this year to now has flown by in the blink of an eye. And I know as we get older, every year seems to go quicker and quicker, but this is ridiculous how quick this year seems to have gone by.
Yeah, for sure. It's so weird. Like January, February crawls. Then like March, April hits, and like it speeds up a little. Then summer just goes, and then forget it. Thanksgiving, the
Yeah,
end of the year, it just flies. Just I don't know, flies by.
I
Even
was
my
saying to Kim
kids say it.
before. I was saying to Kim, like once summer was gone, like once we had July when we went to see Sabbath and Ozzy, when Axel, our dog, we had to put him to sleep, unfortunately. When Kimmy and I both had a birthday, Ozzy passed away, Hulk Hogan passed away. And then all of a sudden we were in August, which was our 1 year
Yeah,
anniversary from the
yeah.
wedding.
I can't believe it.
And then once August was gone, it was Christmas. Basically, like I don't remember Halloween, I don't remember November. I don't really remember September, even though I played my first gig with my band. It's just the whole autumn or fall, as you guys call it, gone in a blink of an eye. Um, and all of a sudden it's Christmas, and I kind of wish there was another week or two before Christmas instead of well, it's Christmas Eve. So like yeah, it just feels like we need more time to prepare. So
Yeah.
yeah, the whole year's just gone by so quick.
Caleb wants to talk about his Adam the Woo experience. So if you could just put it in the chat, that'd be great, Caleb. Probably be better. So if like that'd be really cool. So I never got to meet him. Like I wish I did. He was always at the premiere. He was always at opening day. He was always at all the big stuff, and I just was never at all that stuff. So I was
Yeah.
bummed. So I never got to.
Hey, Marguerite. Marguerite's in the chat.
Hey, Marguerite, welcome. How's it going? Well, happy holidays, guys. I know it was a bit of a downer bringing it up right off the bat, but we didn't need to talk about it up right off the bat. We did. So.
Yeah, no, we did mention Adam right off the bat because let's face it, it's been probably the hot topic of everyone in our community over the last
We're in the Disney community. We a lot of friends, a lot of things,
20 hours or so. So
a lot of tributes. So for sure.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Yeah. So and we may mention it again. This isn't the reason we've gone live. Obviously,
No, it's not.
We're not here. We're not here just to talk about Adam, and at the same time, we don't want to not talk about him as well. Because he was such a huge part of the community, and he's going to be sorely missed by many people. So but yeah, obviously we're here because this is a pub talk tradition to do a kind of one last pub talk at the end of the year, just before Christmas. To talk about the holidays, to talk about our holiday traditions, and to just kind of recap the year in general.
I like the recap.
And to kind of wish everyone the best going into the festive period. So
for sure.
Yeah. So what have you been up to, Rob? We've not spoken in a little while, buddy.
No, we have not.
It's been crazy. Yeah, it's been crazy.
Adam and I, like the other day, I called him like, "Are you okay?" So hey, Bon Jovi's coming back. Adam knows. So I was busy with them for a little bit doing some stuff. We did a thing in June, which was great. We did a trip, and he sounds great. And I got to go see they did a video recording of his live. I didn't really get a chance to talk about this on stream at all, but I went in end of September, beginning of October. I got to see them perform. They filmed it to announce the tour and everything. And John sounded great. He was just so happy. I said, "Man, you sound great, John." And he gave me a little shove, like, it's cool.
Nice.
So I was really happy to see him. Hopefully I'll be involved, and like some of the VIP stuff, and they are playing London, so they're playing Wembley 3 nights. So finally, so hopefully I will Garden a bunch of nights, and then a couple shows in Europe, including 3 nights at Wembley, which is great. So 9 nights at the Garden. So yeah, I'm exciting. So no shows in Jersey, Nick. God forbid he does some show. He's only from Jersey, but no shows. But the Garden, it's close enough. So he will be at the Garden. 9 shows in July. So they've been pushing that. He does a big. Wish we could show it. It's so funny. His son owns Hampton Water. It's a rosé drink, and every year, I think this is year 6. I think if anyone's in the chat room, if I'm wrong, it's not 6 years. They do a beer pong thing. They film it. So today, his son, is the owner of the company, and John is part owner of the company too. They do a beer pong thing. John dressed up as Santa Claus, and he's won 5 years in a row, which is, I'm pretty sure, is incredible. Or maybe he's won a lot, maybe not 5 years in a row. And his son dressed up as a Hampton Water bottle, which was funny, and they were playing. So he took that bottle off, and I don't know if John was he was had a handicap because he dressed up as Santa, and he had a big pillow in there and everything. So he was throwing the ball and everything. And spoiler alert, Jesse did win this year, so he did take over the beer pong title. So it's kind of fun.
Oh wow!
So, yeah. So
there you go. So he's lost the title.
He lost the title of the Hampton Water beer pong. I had to mention Ozzy, is Sweet Leaf album. I think it's the title. You've been seeing a song in the album is my very first. Oh, that's cool. That's Bear.
Nice. Yeah, I think my first Ozzy album was Blizzard of Oz, which was obviously his first one.
Yeah, I think mine too.
Yeah, back in the early '80s. But yeah, I got to see Ozzy a handful of times, maybe 6 or no. How many times did I see him? I saw him 4 times with Sabbath and once as Ozzy Osbourne before he did the Back to the Beginning show in July, which was obviously Sabbath's final show, Ozzy's final ever show, the farewell show, which was obviously a huge kind of celebration of Ozzy and of Sabbath, and a thank you and a huge party. Significant, we thought anyway. You like given how much rock royalty was there to pay tribute, to pay homage, to say thank you to Ozzy and to Sabbath with Metallica and Guns N' Roses and Slayer and Pantera and so many other cool bands. Steven Tyler was there, and I think
such a great event.
Obviously, it was such an amazing event, and then obviously made all the more significant less than 3 weeks later when Ozzy sadly passed away as well. And that was what a standout moment of the year that one was for those that were fortunate enough to be there, those that obviously enjoyed watching it on the live stream as well. And it was
so fun.
Something that will stay with me forever.
It was amazing. Like, I know it wasn't cheap, and I know you were a little on the fence about going and everything. I think we talked about it on the other streams.
Worth every penny.
I'm so glad you went. Yeah, I'm so glad you went. So
yeah, that was
for sure.
Kim and I had a little bit of like honeymoon / wedding money left over.
Yeah.
Not enough to cover the cost of those 2 tickets, but we kind of said, look, let's just do this because we'll both regret it if we don't. And yeah, absolutely worth every penny. And we said that again before, obviously, Ozzy passed away, before we realized just how significant that event really was. But yeah, it was. How
many days before the show? Between the show and his death, it wasn't long.
About 17 days, I think, something like that.
Wow, that's crazy.
17 days. It was crazy. So yeah, absolutely crazy. But yeah.
So the award seasons are upon us. Usually some of the big the movies hit Christmas Day. Anaconda is coming out. I think that's going to be a big contender. So I know, I'm just kidding. I know that's a Christmas. It actually looks kind of funny. I didn't realize the premise of it, but they want to reboot the Anaconda franchise or something, and it's just it's a goofball.
Yeah, the trailers look great for it. Yeah. Obviously, Jack Black and Paul Rudd. So, but no, obviously, I think we've obviously just 3-4 days ago had the the release of a film that's almost certainly going to win a technical award, and that would be the latest Avatar, Fire and Water, Fire and Ash. Sorry, Avatar, Fire and Ash. That's almost certainly going to win visual effects award, I think. Obviously, we had Wicked released last month, the second installment, which I think will likely see another Oscar nomination, probably for Cynthia Erivo, maybe even for Ariana Grande again. So we'll stay tuned to that. But there's a lot of interesting films this year that are already being hyped up. Obviously the Golden Globes, I think, have already done their nominations.
Did they?
Yeah, or certainly the shortlists. I think the nominations are done as well. Maybe. Let me take a look at that. So I believe they have been. Golden Globes 2026 nominations. Yeah, the nominees were all announced.
Okay. Anything look good?
Let's take a look. Best film drama, you got Frankenstein, you got Hamnet. It Was Just an Accident, The Secret Agent, Sentimental Value, and Sinners. I've heard of at least 4 of those. Best film, musical or comedy, you got Blue Moon, you've got Begonia, which I believe is the new Emma Stone movie, and she's working once again with who's the director that directed The Favourite, and he directed
Yeah, she did 3 movies in a row with him.
Yeah. What's the director called? Yorgos Lanthimos, isn't it? That's the
one.
Yes. So yeah, and she seems to have struck gold working with Yorgos. So Begonia, Marty Supreme, No Other Choice, and Nouvelle Vague, and One Battle After Another, which I've heard a lot about as well. Non-English language film, It Was Just an Accident is one of those, and The Secret Agent. So 2 of the non-English language films are actually nominated for best films for the Golden Globe. So that's interesting. Let's have a look. You've got Zootopia 2 is nominated for...
Zootopia 2 was great.
Yeah, animated. I've not seen it yet, but yeah, that's nominated for animated. Let's have a look. Female actor, you got Jessie Buckley for Hamnet. You got Jennifer Lawrence for Die My Love. You got Julia Roberts for After the Hunt. Let's have a look. Who else have we got? Male. Dwayne Johnson for The Smashing Machine. Michael B. Jordan for Sinners. Oscar Isaac for Frankenstein. So yeah, let's... Female actor again for musical or comedy, Cynthia Erivo for Wicked for Good, Kate Hudson for Song Sung Blue, Amanda Seyfried.
That comes out on Christmas, Song Sung Blue.
Yeah, Emma Stone. There's, Timothy Chalamet's up, George Clooney, Leo DiCaprio, Ethan Hawke, Jesse Plemons. There's a lot of big names in the running. I know the Globes obviously splits the film categories between drama and musical or comedy, so obviously there is always going to be more talent nominated, but it's certainly a great way to start award season, like you say, and looking at a lot of the nominees there, that gives us a good starting point for where we want to go with getting our Oscars contenders under our belts before crazy silly season hits in January, where we will of course ramp up the pub talks. We always go a little crazy when it comes to Oscars season with our prediction streams and with our reactions to the nominations. I happen to, the week that they announce the nominations, I happen to have that entire week off, so I'm ready for that. Yep. So
that's crazy.
And the week after the Oscars as well. So yeah, I have all of those off. So I'm looking forward to those.
Very nice. I'm trying to share my screen, but it wasn't sharing. Sorry, guys. I wanted to show them for nominations. I'm excited. I told Adam, I want to do a couple. We go a little nuts, but I definitely want to do a couple for them. So,
yeah, we have fun with them.
Yeah, it's a long award season, so for sure. So, I know Caleb wanted to come on. I was just saying, Caleb, I'm very limited. I'm probably going to get out of here pretty soon for the stream. So he wanted to tell his experience with. I do want to hear your experience with Adam DeWolf. That'd be great. So all good. So what else did we do this year? I'm trying to think. What else was some crazy stuff? I'm gonna cheat.
What else have we
What
done
was-
this year? We have. Let's have a look. I'm trying to recap my year.
Yeah.
So I guess January. What did I do in January?
January.
January, I took up karate again.
Wow.
For the first time in 27 years.
I didn't
I'd
even know
stopped it.
this.
I'd stopped for 27 years. So yeah, so if I rewind a bit further back, so if I go back to just over a year ago,
Mhm.
Ebony turned to me and she said, "Dad, I want to learn karate." And obviously, Kim and I were massively into Cobra Kai at the time. Of course, Cobra Kai, the finale was coming out sort of at the back end of 2024 and coming into 2025. Yeah, so Ebony kind of said, "Oh, Dad, I want to learn karate," and that came completely out of the blue for me, because anything that we had ever tried to encourage Ebony to do in the past, whether it was like youth theater, whether it was piano or guitar lessons or anything else, like, we tried to encourage her to do various activities, and she would kind of try them for a little while and then kind of say, "No, it's not for me," Whereas she was the one that actually turned to us and said, "Dad, I want to learn karate." And somehow, apparently, I had inspired her to want to learn this.
That's
even
from
though-
not from Cobra Kai though.
No, not from Cobra Kai. No, she wanted to do it because I used to do it.
Okay.
And I'd studied karate from when I'd learned karate, trained from when I was like 9 years old through to I got my black belt the first time when I was
Wow.
14, and that was 30 years ago this month. 30 years
Wow.
ago, literally in the last couple of days. Like
That's
it would be
crazy.
30 years ago that I got my black belt. And then when I was 15, I competed in and won the UK national championships in the junior
Oh, wow.
division. So yeah, so she kind of saw my medals and my trophies and stuff, and she decided she wanted to do it. And I kind of said, okay, well, let's pick it up in the new year. And I managed to get in touch with one of my old senseis who was still training, and he said, "Yep, come down."
Oh,
And
that's awesome.
So Kim then turned around and said, "I'm going to learn as well." And I
Oh,
was like, "Okay, cool." So Ebony and Kim, I was like, "I'm going to take you down and then and get you started." And they were like, "Are you going to train?" And I was like, "I don't know. It's been a long time. I'd stopped for like 27 years." And and I was kind of like, it wasn't that I didn't want to learn again or didn't want to train again. It was just that I didn't know if I would fit it into an already hectic schedule. But at the same time, I knew that I needed to do something for health benefits, I guess, exercise and whatnot. So anyway, we got there, and long story short, I decided to get back into it as well. So I started training, and I retrained for my black belt again in which I took.
they
in
don't
July.
expire though, right? You're still technically a black belt, right?
Still technically, yeah, but obviously if you're not trained for 27 years or something like that, it's your skills get rusty and stuff, but yeah, so I retrained, I regraded for it, was re-awarded my black belt in July. Yeah, and it's been a good year. Ebony and Kim, their progress has been
That's awesome. I didn't even know
has been
that.
superb. Yeah, they both graded at the end of November. No, the start of December. They both graded up to their green belts, so they're almost
Oh, great.
they're kind yeah.
What's
so,
one below brown? Brown, black. What's one below brown?
So well, the way it works with us, obviously, you start on a white belt, you'll go to red, then orange, then yellow, then green, then you'll go to purple and white, brown and white, brown and 2 white, and then black. So
I think I was purple, but
did
they
you do
didn't have
karate?
those extra stripes and stuff. Yeah, I was.
Oh,
Yeah, I
wow.
was pretty. My brother was brown. I don't think he ever got black, but I
Nice.
was pretty far up. I don't think I ever got as far as. I wish I did brown, but I did. So,
That's awesome. That's awesome.
but that was a little
Yeah.
just like you.
That's Yeah, it's been fun training again. But yeah, that's January. I was doing a recap of the year. February, we watched Cobra Kai.
I never
I
finished
don't
it.
remember
I still have a
anything.
couple
Oh,
episodes to go.
oh, dude, you gotta watch it.
I gotta finish
Um,
watching it.
I don't really remember much else that happened in February other than that was when our dog got sick, sadly.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
sorry.
yeah, March and April just kind of flew by. Obviously March we had the Oscars, I guess. April, yeah, flew by. The first grading of Kim and Ebony in karate. May, pretty a non-eventful month. June, again, like, I think we were just obviously seeing to the dog at the time, and we were up in Scotland every week with that. Um, July, crazy busy month with Aussie, with the dog, with mine and Kim's birthdays, et cetera, et cetera. August was our anniversary, and then, like I said before,
Can't believe it.
other than playing my first gig with my new band in September, like between that and making it to Christmas, it feels like it's been about 3 days, not 3 months, So yeah, that was my year in a nutshell. Um, and then I nearly broke my wrist putting up the Christmas lights with a with an incident with a ladder. I nearly broke my finger
Oh
on.
man,
I
that's the
nearly broke my
worst.
finger on Sunday. They're taped together at the minute because that was in a karate competition on Sunday.
Oh wow.
Um,
You all right?
and yeah, all good, all good. Ooh, yes, please, thank you, Kim.
I don't have a
Yeah,
Kimmy, so I have my.
yeah, I've got a drink, but yeah, we had some mulled wine on the go as well. So like, sort of
Nice.
like blue vine. Yeah, do you guys do mulled wine out there?
We talked about this. No,
Yeah,
we don't. So,
you need to
well,
get on it. People of America,
I gotta check it out.
you need to get on these European traditions.
Yeah,
And
for sure.
yeah, yeah. Go on, give us your year, Rob. Break it down. Break it down. Oh, I've lost your
Sorry.
audio.
Yeah, no, I
Oh, there
turned
we
it
go.
off a sec. But the family is eating, so I'll be up in a few.
Okay. You're muted again.
Sorry about
Oh,
that.
okay.
Yeah, that's on purpose. When the family's eating, I said eat without me. So we're gonna go another
Okay.
few minutes
All
or
good.
so. But yeah, it just was busy. We had the Runaway Tours trip, which was awesome. John was came back. He was it was Bon Jovi's first performance in many years, and they were just amazing. So remember the big announcement that they're going to be touring and stuff. So early, mid 2026, just a handful of shows and everything. And I don't know, just the year flew by again. Like you said, it just been busy working, and I just have
Yeah.
a bunch of stuff I'm working different things with my company, and I'm working with another company that does some interesting stuff. Hopefully, I'll talk about that in the near future. But that's really it. Like, I don't really have much to talk about, believe it or not. We saw a couple movies. We did see I did see Wicked 2, and we saw
Nice.
Zootopia 2 all in the same weekend, like back to back, and they were both amazing movies. So they
Awesome.
were
Awesome.
definitely good. We got to get on this kick though. I told Adam we have to start watching the movies because like we always just wait till towards the end, and Adam has these week long binges and watches all the movies, so he gets them all in. But I don't know if I'm
Yeah.
going to be able to get him in or not. So
Once this week's out the way and all the Christmas movies are done, then yeah, we'll
yeah,
we'll
or
get
the
on these.
Christmas movies. Yeah, what's
Yeah.
that's another topic. What have you watched? What's your go to
Not nearly as much as we
movies?
would like to watch this year, but obviously, Elf,
We gotta
Daddy's
go.
Home 2
You
Daddy's
love
Home
that
2
movie. Who
is
is that?
great.
Daddy's Home 2. What's that?
That's Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg, and it's got
Was that? Did that just come out, or
Mel Gibson. No, it was like 2017, I think.
and that's a
So,
Christmas movie?
yeah, it's a Christmas movie. Yeah, it's
Daddy's
good.
Home 2. All right, I don't. I've
Daddy's
never
Home
seen
2.
that.
Yeah,
So I gotta see that.
yeah. Bad Moms Christmas.
That's always fun. Yes. I
Yeah,
know you love
yeah,
that
we
movie.
do enjoy that one. What else? Christmas with the Cranks. Four Christmases with Vince Vaughn and Reese Witherspoon. So yeah, seeing those ones. Trying to think. trying to think out. We watched oh god, we watched this new film called Tinseltown, which is awful.
I never heard of that. So
Oh, it's got Kiefer Sutherland and Rebel Wilson in it, but it's awful. It's
what's
really
that
not.
on? I never even heard of it.
It's a British film. It's a British
Oh,
independent film, I think, and Sky picked it up as a Sky original. Um, and they kind of made it where this washed up Hollywood actor, Kiefer Sutherland, was kind of not getting the love or the gigs, I guess, in Hollywood anymore. His agent's
okay.
kind of done with him, washes his hands of him, tricks him into thinking he's going over to England to do theatre in the West End or something like that. And in the end, basically sets him up to do panto up in Yorkshire. So like pantomime sort of, and so he turns up in,
Pantomime.
yeah, he kind of turns
Like,
up in this tiny, tiny little. So no, pantomime is like interactive with the crowd, kind of. It's a very British tradition at Christmas, where you get like you get semi-famous actors, I guess, like from TV and stuff, sort of turning up in theaters up and down the country. Um, yeah, and they'll normally do like a show a bit like a Cinderella or Aladdin or some sort of story retelling like that. um, and there'll be like audience interaction and things. It's always a bit comedic and a bit slapstick and things like that. But yeah, so this is
so
what
don't bother though. You're saying
yeah, I mean, yeah, this is what this film's about, and I it's a lovely idea, but it's executed
poorly.
so spectacularly poorly because the script just unfortunately seems to have very little substance to it. Like, and what
That's
I
the
mean by that is
worst. Oh,
we all know how a lot of these movie formulas work is you'll have peaks and troughs of kind of up and down moments, but generally they'll normally be like whatever happens, there's going to be resistance to it, resistance to it, resistance to it, resistance to it, warming to it, feel good. Then there's always that moment that kind of derails everything, and then there's the redemption arc at the end, which makes everyone go home happy and blah 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 blah. In this movie, there's never enough of a peak or a trough, like any kind of sort of slight idea of a derailment is kind of forgiven in an instant with a, oh, I'm sorry, okay, it's okay. Like, there's never any kind of substance to anything going on. It seems like the writers kind of decided to take far too many ideas and try and
that's
cram
funny.
them all into this script instead of focusing on one thing. And it kind of leaves you a little bit puzzled. There are bits of it that are hilariously funny, and I hope they were supposed to be because they are, and if they weren't supposed to be, then but there are bits of them that you just kind of end up scratching your head, and me and Kim sat there watching it go, what is going on with this film? It's just not.
It's weird.
Yeah, it was very weird. But yeah, so we watched that. Would not recommend. Probably will not watch again.
What's it called again? So,
Tinseltown.
and what's it on? Like Netflix or something? Or?
It's no, so Sky
Oh,
TV
right.
in the
I'm
UK.
sorry.
Yeah, so
That's why I
Sky
never
picked it
saw
up. Sky picked it up as a Sky original. So,
Okay,
but Sky don't.
Tinseltown.
Sky didn't make it. They will have opted to pick that up. So, yeah, very
I'm looking at it.
very
I really
very
like.
very
I
bizarre
like
film.
Kiefer Sutherland.
Home Alone. There we go. So TD's mentioned Home Alone. He's mentioned Santa Claus, Miracle on 34th. All great films. We have watched Home Alone as well.
We're gonna watch Home Alone tonight. I think we were supposed to watch it yesterday. So we watched Charlie Brown Christmas, 100% Fuzzy Wuzzy. That's good.
The Holiday and Love Actually are the other ones that we watched.
Okay, I watched two new Christmas specials. We watched Prep and Landing has a new one. I don't know if you got to see that yet. So it's actually good. I love the Prep and Landing other movies. So they have two movies and a short, so they were good. And then this new one. And then we watched the Jonas Brothers Christmas movie. Wanted to see you spit up your beer. While you
Wow.
were drinking it. I'll tell you what, mock me all you want. I actually like the Jonas Brothers. I think they're a good band, believe it or not. I think they have some quality good stuff. My wife loves her. My wife loves the Jonas Brothers. She actually went Sunday to see them at the UBS Arena. So
Nice.
she had a blast. Yeah, she really likes them. So it was actually really good. I was impressed with the movie. I was expecting campy, not that good, but they have a bunch of original songs, and I'm not going to spoil it, but there's a tribute to Home Alone in there, so it's kind of fun. That's the
Nice. I
best
like
part.
that.
It's kind of funny, and they actually talked about it at the concert. They performed the Home Alone song at the concert. So, but like a train, it's kind of felt like Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, which I love that movie. So it was kind of that genre. So, it was pretty good. So what's up, John Surfbum? One of my
Hey, Surf
members.
Bum,
Thank you
and
so much,
welcome in
John.
Fuzzy Wuzzy as well.
Welcome, guys. Welcome, Fuzzy
Yep.
Wuzzy. No relation. So
So.
he says both things. So those two we saw, of course, Charlie Brown Christmas. I threw on. I watch them every year. I'm a sucker for it. Polar Express. I'm a sucker for. I threw it on, and it really.
Nice.
I just had it on, but every year I'm gonna watch it. The Christmas Carol with Jim Carrey. I like that too. I threw that on one day. It's just on. You know what I mean? Like I've seen it so many times. Wasn't a huge deal. And then we saw what else did we see? We just saw it the other day. Charlie Brown, of course, and Home Alone. Oh, Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas. I put that on the other night. So I don't know if you know Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas.
I don't know it. No.
It's a Muppets project. Adam's talking to Kimmy. So hold on a second. Let's give him a second.
Kimmy's just heading up to bed. So
okay. Good night, Kimmy. Yeah. We love you.
Rob says good night, and he loves you.
We love you.
Oh, we love you. Oh,
collective.
He doesn't love you individually. It's a collective.
But of course, I do individually. So, yeah. Welcome back, John.
But of course, he does individually.
John sent me some amazing. John was fishing the other day. He sent me some amazing fish he caught. Can I show it on stream, John? Is that all right? I won't show your name, but let's see if he's unbelievable. He is not. He doesn't mess around. So I don't know if I could find your text. I got a million texts since we talked. He sent me some photos of his fish he was catching. I'm trying to think. Oh, and I'll probably watch Christmas Story. Home Alone was 35th anniversary this year too, and I never felt
35th, yeah.
I never felt Macaulay Culkin liked. I don't think he ever embraced the movie, but I know
he does. He does.
Now he does. But
he's doing a lot of
this year, 100%. He did a tour of it, which you could go see him talk about and everything. I don't think he really liked promoting it like over the years, but he's gotten married. He has kids, and I've seen a lot of clips, and I've seen him on a lot of shows that his kids don't know he's Kevin. So
yeah, they just refer to him as Kevin, but they don't know.
No, they don't even know.
Not when refer to the character as Kevin, not refer to Macaulay as Kevin. Yeah, they refer to the character as Kevin, but they've not put two and two together yet and figured out that their dad is
yeah. They're like, can we see pictures of you and my uncles and stuff as a kid? And he showed it to him, and he's like, that looks like Kevin. He's like, I am Kevin. He's like, no, he doesn't want to ruin the illusion. So he didn't say he was Kevin. So
no, they said that looks like Kevin, and he kind of distracted them with, oh, and that's your aunt, whatever her name is, and that's your, so he kind of was just kind of glazed over it. But I think his niece came around or something. And
yeah.
And in front of the kids went, well, you are Kevin, and he was like, shut up, no, you're Kevin, like, kind of played it down again. So yeah.
John, I can't find your text.
He wants that moment for the kids to, the penny to drop for them.
Yeah, crazy. I think I found, but of course they're not saved. Oh my God, here they are. Look at this. This is Surf Bums texted me this. Look at this. This is crazy. Look at this fish he got.
Nice.
It's nuts. Oh, it's a live pic. It's a live thing. It just kicked in.
That's cool.
It's awesome. Oh, here's another one. Jeez, look at it. I'm sorry you're a Giants fan. Surf Bum. Look at it.
That's
crazy. Cool. I said, I want to see what he was talking about in the stream. I said, I want to see your catches. So that's crazy. Look at it. Unbelievable.
Nice.
So, real quick, I wanted to. Something came up. I wanted to send our condolences to Chloe. Passed away last night. Jenna and Dale's dog from Resort TV1. I know Jenna loves Chloe, and I feel so bad. Sending our condolences.
That's really, really sad news to have heard as well. Yeah, again, like obviously I've known Josh and Jenna for a long
Yeah.
time. And yeah, Jenna, I know the pain you're feeling. Kim and I both know that pain because obviously, like I touched on earlier in the stream, we had to put Axel to sleep in
Yeah.
July, and it's heartbreaking because they are part of the
For sure.
family. So yeah, I know exactly how you're feeling with the loss of Chloe, and I
Yeah.
just want to send on behalf of Kim as well. We both send our love, and we're sorry for your loss there because it's hard. It is really hard, and it's heartbreaking. So
Seemed like a great
yeah,
dog. So
yeah, yeah. I mean, Jen has
should.
mentioned Chloe for years. She's always
Yeah.
mentioned that Chloe is her fur baby, and this that, and the other. And Chloe always will be Jen's fur baby. So
Yeah. There's Chloe.
yeah, there she
Rest in
is.
peace,
Bless her.
Chloe. Oh,
Yeah.
such a
So
cute dog. Such a good dog.
yeah.
I got to hang out with Jenna and Dale. Such amazing people. I really got to spend a lot of time with them when I went down for the Maroon 5 Universal thing. So they were just so cool about just meeting up with me and hanging out and doing stuff and doing the event and everything. They were great people. So I send my regards. And they were
Yeah,
posting their
absolutely.
pictures with Adam today too. So it was sad. It's not a great week for them. So
It's been
for sure.
a rough week.
Yeah.
So what's your plans on Christmas Day, Rob?
So Christmas Day, every year we do the same thing. So we go to my brother-in-law's. He has a brand new house I haven't even seen yet, which is awesome. I'm so excited. So we're going to my brother-in-law's and sister-in-law's new house. I'm excited. That's Christmas Eve.
Nice.
And then I'm from Jersey. Adam's like, "You're from Jersey, right?" I'm like, "Yes, I am." So my parents and my brother live in Jersey still. So we are going Christmas Day. We're going over to my brother's house. So I'm excited about it. So
Nice.
yeah, it's just get to see my family and her family and my wife's family. We do the same thing every year. So I'm excited. I know you were shopping today, so I want to hear about your shopping and what you're doing for what you're doing.
So obviously, yeah. So we were just finishing off all the food and everything. So
yeah.
Now what we're doing this year is we're actually going over to my sister's house for Christmas dinner.
Very nice.
But we decided that we were going to do our own dinner on Boxing Day, which is
yes,
for our American friends. Boxing Day in
yes.
the UK is the day after Christmas Day, and both of them are public holidays. So Christmas Day and December the 26th are both public holidays. Obviously, if December the 26th falls on a weekend, like it will next year, then that bank holiday, the public holiday, will carry over to the Monday. So it's always like you always get the 2 days off or 4 days if Christmas happens to fall around a weekend. And yeah, so it's
for us.
Christmas is
for us
never over.
Americans, explain Boxing Day again.
So Boxing Day is, I believe it was a tradition that started so if you go way back, so it's like an offering day essentially. So it's celebrated on December the 26th, the day after Christmas Day, and it was once like a day to donate gifts to those in need, but then it kind of also, I think, also became like a day that kind of where gifts were given to, I suppose, if you had, if you're going back a few centuries or whatever, and you had sort of wealthy families, and then you had you had servants and maids and people like that lived in these houses with and kind of worked all around the clock, but it was almost like a day that they were given gifts and things as well.
That makes sense.
So yeah, so
I've been explained it like 5 times, and every time someone explains it, it's different.
Yeah, so
That's
so
awesome.
it's basically both of them are public holidays. So for us in the UK, I mean,
That's awesome.
Christmas isn't over on December the 25th. It's Boxing Day is just as much a part of it.
Yeah,
I guess
for sure.
and for our family personally as well, like because one of my sisters is a nurse and quite often works on Christmas Day. Because obviously the hospitals don't close or anything like that. Anyone that does any kind of public sector work like that, they keep going, and yeah. So what my sister tends to do is, if she does get any time off on Christmas Day, she tends to just spend that with her husband, and her
That's
kids, as
nice.
in my brother-in-law and my niece and nephew. And so we will always arrange a separate day where we can all get together as a family. So this year we're doing it on Saturday, which is the
Nice.
27th.
Okay.
So that's
3
like
days
our
in a row.
second family.
Jeez.
Yeah. So so Christmas
Jeez.
is essentially 3 days in a row. So Christmas Day we're going to go over to my sister's house, but I'm going to cook the turkey, and I'm also going to do a venison joint as well. So
Oh,
like a
look at
second
you.
meat.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
I always do turkey and venison. That's my two things.
Nice.
So I'll be up at like 7 a.m. cooking the turkey, I guess, on Christmas Day.
The kid who goes to bed 5 a.m. So
Yeah,
2 hours sleep. Ooh.
and once the turkey comes out, and I'll let that rest, I'll stick the venison in, and then when that comes out, my brother-in-law will come and pick me and Kim and Ebony up, and we'll head over to their place. We'll have dinner there, and obviously
Very nice.
whatever isn't used in terms of the turkey and the venison, I'm going to bring that home, and on Boxing Day we're going to do our own sort of roast Christmas dinner with more of that turkey, more of that venison, and all our own sort of trimmings, stuffing and all the vegetables and things like that. So and then, like I say, round at my mum's on the Saturday, and then on the Sunday we're heading out for like a big Chinese buffet with all of our karate
Hell
club.
yeah.
Yep.
I like it.
And then on Monday, I'm going to be rolling after everybody like the big ball in Indiana Jones, and deciding where to, how best to lose all that weight in the new year. So,
What do you do New Year's? Do you do anything big for New Year's?
I haven't planned anything for New Year yet. It's
Okay.
like New Year.
I like staying home, but we are going to a wedding this
Yeah.
year. Believe it or not,
Oh, wow.
Felicia's
A
wedding.
New
so
Year's
we're
wedding.
excited,
Nice.
Felicia, so
Nice.
yes.
Yeah,
My wife's
I don't
cousin's
know.
thunder, so
I don't know if you guys agree with this, or how different it is. Obviously, I've never spent New Year in the States, but for me, like New Year can be fun. Don't get me wrong, New Year can be fun, but I don't think New Year's ever been as good post millennium.
no, I don't think so.
I like, and I don't know if it's the same for you guys, but pre-millennium, before we struck 2000, like any kind of New Year, you could go to most pubs and bars and stuff like that, and you'd kind of be welcomed in, and everyone would be having a great time, and
Yeah, for sure.
fine. And then obviously Millennium Eve hit, and of course this was a once in a lifetime event. Not that it was any really different. It was just the year was, the 1999 was becoming 2000, and oh great, Millennium, whatever, So nobody wanted to work Millennium, and if they were going to work, they were going to charge you money for it. So everyone, everywhere that opened, it wasn't a cheap night. You had to pay and whatever. And then every year after that, they went, "Oh, that was great last year. We made a killing, so we're going to do the same again." And it just kind of ruined New Year, because
I agree.
every year after that, like there was nowhere really to go unless you wanted to pay money, that like ridiculous money, to get into a place where they didn't even give you a free drink at midnight or anything like that. It was just
Never got a free drink here.
you have to. I've been in bars where you got free drinks at midnight, and stuff like
That's
that.
awesome.
So before, but like I say, post millennium, it just all became about that sort of greed and
Obsession,
just there was just places to go seemed fewer and further between and stuff like that. And it was just fine if you have a nice house party, that's all good and stuff. But yeah, going out on New Year's like we used to is just not the same anymore.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
For sure. I hear you.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Still try and enjoy it. It's not to put a
Yes.
downer on it. I was not to say that we hate
We
it or
need the
anything
keg
like that.
back. We need the Adam keg back.
Yeah. So we'll probably just do a house party or gathering, something like that. So
Okay, very
I don't know.
nice.
But yeah,
Well, cheers to an amazing year, Adam. I love you. I love you guys. I miss you so much. And
cheers, buddy.
hopefully I know we're doing more for the awards coming up. So I just want to thank
Absolutely.
everyone, all my members, all my sponsor channels. I'm literally, look at this, on the cusp. Tonight, I will probably hit 20 million views on my channel. So I appreciate you guys so
Nice.
much. It is crazy. Like, and I didn't even really celebrate. I think I'm at 31,000 subscribers now, and I hit the 30,000 mark. So I appreciate it. I kind of reformatted my channel, more shorts and more stuff. So, but 20 million views I know Resort
That's
TV wanted like
incredible.
200
That's
million
incredible.
views, something ridiculous, but I have a 5 million viewed video and everything. So I appreciate you guys for supporting my channel. And And thank you, all my members and everything. Devils Islanders tonight. I am ending the stream to go watch this. My son is there, UBS Arena. Yes. 12 minutes from my house. So, but I'm gonna go. I'm literally gonna say goodbye, eat dinner, and watch the Devils Islanders. Thank you, John, for the reminder.
That's
Too
nice.
crowded to
I'm
go out
almost.
anymore. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just joking that I'm almost at 26 views or something like that.
Yes,
Sorry, go.
I love that.
Put 26. That's
But
it.
you
Yeah.
got 6 people watching your stream, and you have 7 likes. I'm one of the likes, by
Nice.
the way. So
Oh, thank you.
715 subscribers. We got to get Adam to 1,000 subscribers. Adamsland.com. Check it out if you're not if you're from Mars or something. We got to get you to 1,000 subscribers. I want to do
put
that.
Fuzzy's comment back up. Put Fuzzy's comment back up. What was he saying? It's too crowded to go out anymore, and it seems someone is looking to start trouble. Yeah, that sucks.
Unfortunately, that's why we're going to this wedding. We're going to stay up there. We're going to stay overnight, so we're excited. We're going to be having fun. So
yeah,
all good. All right, Adam. Great stream. Happy holidays, guys. Of course.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Adam the Woo. I love you. He is my favorite vlogger. He set a lot of trends. He's amazing. All of my friends who were friends with him. I'm sorry for your loss. I'm sorry for everyone's loss in the Disney community.
Yeah, absolutely.
He was the king. He still was, after all these years and everything. So
he was. Just while we were just talking, I had a YouTube notification that Justin Scar just posted a video about Adam as well. So I'm gonna go and watch that because I know they were super close friends.
Yeah, let's go watch.
But yeah, again, condolences.
I'm sorry. More Sunshine Please is going live in 2 minutes. Go check out More Sunshine.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Go check out.
Hi, Amy. Thank you so much for your support. I love you, Amy. Thank you. Check out Amy's channel. It's a lot of fun trivia. I suck at trivia, but I love playing her trivia over there. So. Hi, Amy. Check out. Movie Mania Nick was here. Check his channel out. Unbelievable. And More Sunshine Please. He is going live now. So go over there. Just tell him. Rob Fuzz sent you. More Sunshine Please. Go ahead, Adam. Sorry. What were you gonna say?
No, I was just going to echo those thoughts. It's again, rest in peace, Adam the Woo.
Yeah,
and,
sorry.
Sort of love and condolences to his family, his friends, anyone that has been affected by that, because it is extremely sad. And again, condolences to Jenna and Dale.
Yeah, condolences, guys.
On Chloe.
Chloe was so cute.
And for everyone else that's been around and supported us this year,
yeah, thank you guys.
Pub Talk or any of our videos, all of our great friends. Again, the guys from Resort TV 1, Pam, Connie, everyone in the chat, whether it's like Nick, John, Arjons, Donna,
thanks, Richie, thanks, Donald.
TD, Fuzzy Wuzzy, Tim, everybody. So. Just thank you so much, guys. We appreciate it. All of you, wish you all a very Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy holidays.
And a very happy, healthy, and prosperous New Year.
Happy New Year, everyone.
So, yeah.
Cheers,
guys.
Brother. Hopefully we'll be doing more Pub Talks. I love them. So.
We will definitely be doing more Pub Talks soon. Yeah, we'll get the old
what did Adam say when he finished his stream?
What did Adam say when he finished his stream? Vlog over. Yeah.
Vlog over. Vlog over. Here's to you, Adam. Rest in peace, brother. It's just so sad. 51 is way too early. So.
Way too early.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Thank you, buddy. Great stream.
Cheers, guys. Merry Christmas.
Right. We got to be playing too.
You're wearing your Santa, right? I'm wearing my Christmas sweater. I've got my reindeers.
Don't show it.
My reindeers. Yeah. So
there's 2 reindeers doing certain things. So you can
3 reindeers. There's 3 reindeers. That's all you need to know.
God, that's even worse. 3 reindeers. Oh
there's 3 reindeers on my Christmas sweater, and that's all you need to know.
Oh my God. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas,
everyone. It does all this fun stuff, and
there you go.
Peace sign of the fireworks. All right. Happy New Year, guys. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Bye, Adam. Take care, bud.
Good night, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.